Happy Thanksgiving 2018. I'm getting ready to get the turkey ready. And this is a Riverside turkey. I get these every year. It was on sale. Now it says $1.28 a pound. I got it for 78 cents a pound. They took it off at the register. And this is 22.55 pounds. I usually always get around a 23 pound turkey. Now, we don't have many people in our family, but I like a turkey being the centerpiece. Some people will buy flowers and things like that to decorate the house. Well, I buy a turkey to decorate. And what I have to do is get this ready, and all I do is I take the plastic off. Now sometimes what you have to do, now the reason why I stick the sticker up here is to remind me of the weight, because I like to have it up there, because one thing is, a lot of turkeys come with built-in thermometers. Okay, they're disposable thermometers, meat thermometers. Now this one doesn't have one, but I've seen others with it. And the problem with thermometers is, especially the ones that they usually have, they don't work properly. Sometimes they don't pop up. They're pop-up thermometers and they don't work. Now with this extra fat, I'm going to trim away the fat. I'm going to rinse the bird off, which you don't have to. But I'm going to rinse it off. And what I do is trim off some of this fat, because it's not necessary. Alright, that's a lot of fat. So I take that off. I'll be getting back to you after I trim it up and everything. I'll show you. Let me just show you. You pop the leg out from underneath this plastic for the retainer, and inside is the neck. And the other end should have the giblets in it. Okay, the liver, the heart, kidneys are in that end. Let me wash my hands here, and like I said, I'll trim this up, get it ready, and then I'll show you the next step. I'm preparing the things I need for the turkey now. Now I get this from my garden. I have fresh rosemary. Now I don't have fresh thyme. I've tried to grow thyme here and no luck. So I have the dry thyme. I have freshly ground black pepper, kosher salt. I gotta save this bowl for the rosemary. The reason why I put it in small bowls is because I'll discard it later. You don't want to contaminate from touching the turkey, putting your hands in here. It's better to throw it away than to keep it. You have to be very careful with any poultry product because of salmonella. So I'm going to continue chopping this up, and I'll get back to when I'm going to use the spices on the turkey. Here we are. What I did to prepare the pan for the turkey is I cut up a whole large onion, rough chop. I cut up 4 medium carrots and 3 stalks of celery. I put this in because I use the drippings from the turkey, and when it's done, to add into my stock mixture for the gravy. I'm going to add the seasoning for the turkey. Now, what I'm going to do is sprinkle some salt inside the turkey cavity. I'm going to put in some black pepper in here. Be very liberal. It's a big bird. If you're doing a big bird, you can be liberal. Now, some thyme. Sprinkle in the thyme. Be generous. Sprinkle in the rosemary. I'll put the turkey up here, and I put it with the back of the turkey. The turkey has the legs and the wings pointed down towards the chest, okay? This is the back of the turkey. Now what I do is I take some olive oil and I put olive oil on the turkey. Now some people, what they do is they melt butter and they'll put melted butter, but I use olive oil. And once again, salt, black pepper, and the thyme, rosemary. Now the flavor of rosemary and thyme is very traditional for turkey. Now some people use sage. I'm not too much of a sage user. Sage is very powerful also in flavor. Now I take my hand, move it around the bird, and then I flip it over because this side is going to be the upside. Now I take the legs, I put them back under the plastic, okay, for the retaining of the legs. I do the same thing over here, put in on the olive oil. Salt. Another thing is I let this turkey sit outside the refrigerator for a few hours. I had defrosted this turkey since Sunday. Put pepper on. So I defrosted it, and then I take it out a few hours before I'm ready to cook. This is the time. And here's the rosemary. I'm preheating the oven. So now you can see that it's well seasoned. I put it on the bird. Use your hand afterwards to mix it up. One of the most important things is we have to make an aluminum tent. What this does is it prevents it from browning too early. And I'll get my aluminum foil. And all I'm doing is I'm laying this on top of the bird. It doesn't have to be fancy or anything like that. You just lay it on top of the bird. That's it. Now we're ready to put it in the oven. I preheated the oven to 325 degrees. We're going to put this in. It's going to take approximately 5 hours to cook. Just before, approximately 1 hour before the time that it's ready, I'll take off the aluminum foil. And that's what's going to give it the golden brown color that you want. One of the things also is with these turkeys, a lot of people are basting and whatever. Do not touch your turkey. If you want it to be finished right, do not touch your turkey. Put it in the oven, let it cook about an hour before now this turkey is supposed to take 4.5 to 5 hours. If it's stuffed, it will take longer. I do not recommend stuffing a bird. It's too dangerous today with the salmonella. So do not stuff your birds. What I'll be showing on another video is how to make a dressing. Stuffing goes inside the bird. Dressing is on the outside of the bird that you prepare on the outside. So I'm going to put this in the oven. It's all ready to go. What I'll do is place that over there. And put it in. Put that in. Now, what I'll do is I'll set the timer, and I'm going to make it I'm going to make it 4.5 hours so I can take a look at it. I'll take a look at it, and what I usually do is do it by sight. Now another thing you need is a meat thermometer, and this is invest a little money, buy yourself a meat thermometer so you can check for the doneness of the turkey. This is the only way. Don't use the pop-up thermometers that come with the bird. They do not work properly. Okay, take my word on it. This is the way to go. Now we're going to check on the turkey. It's almost towards the end, and what we're going to do is we're going to remove the foil so it can get nice and brown. And you can see it right there. I'm just going to pull it out so I can show how it looks. And you can tell it's not crisp on top, but by pulling the foil off, what will happen is that part will crisp up. Okay. Now we're going to take out the turkey.
Ooh, look at that turkey.
And
wow, look how pretty the turkey is.
you can see how beautiful that is. And all I need is the platter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the bird. Now, Hold on, I'm going to show you the temperature of the bird. It needs to be 165 degrees or more. And 160, 170, about almost 180. So that's more than finished, okay? So it's over 165. So we're good. It was 4.5 hours in the oven. So
Yummy.
you know that's finished. And now we take out the hooks, excuse me, for lifting the turkey. And we transfer it over there.
And I'm going to make this turkey more beautiful.
How is that possible?
I'm gonna adorn this turkey with some red grapes.